Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Friday, September 9, 2022. And giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 360 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you 2 betting picks for each game, a team pick and a total pick based on facts and detailed explanation. So make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Detroit Tigers vs Kansas City Royals. These teams do not have anything feasible to play for down the stretch of the regular season, so bettors have to peel back the curtain to find value in a game like this. I think the Tigers are the play as a plus money underdog in this spot, especially against a pitcher who has been allowing 3+ runs in just about every single start. Lynch just gave up 7 runs in the 5th inning against Detroit last week, so he is not someone that I want to back right now. Meanwhile, Wentz has been phenomenal in AAA, and he is not facing a lineup that is much better than the players he has been pitching against. Our team pick is Detroit for the win. The Tigers are averaging 3.28 runs per game and 3.03 runs per game on the road. They averaged 3 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Royals. With Kansas City giving up 4.93 runs per game at home, the Tigers will go over their average in this game. The Royals are averaging 3.93 runs per game and 4 runs per game at home. They averaged 6.33 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Tigers. With Detroit giving up 4.57 runs per game on the road, the Royals will score enough runs to push the score over the total. The Royals and Tigers played over the total in 4 of their last 6 meetings. Our total pick is over 8.5 runs. Cincinnati Reds vs Milwaukee Brewers. At the plate, the Reds are scoring 4.39 runs per game and they are hitting .241 as a team. This is the 17th most runs scored per game and the 18th highest overall team batting average. They have struggled to consistently reach base this season, which has made it much more difficult to score. Cincinnati has also realized that they have an average amount of power hidden inside of their lineup. The Reds are hitting 1.02 bombs per game, which is the 16th most in the league. They have multiple guys that can change the game with one swing of the bat. I also expect the Reds to stay conservative on the base paths. They have only stolen 53 bases this season, which is the 23rd least. They have allowed their bats to move runners into scoring position all season. I will be hammering the Brewers minus 1.5 in this matchup with the Reds. The Brewers are currently scoring the 8th most runs per game, and they have a ton of power littered throughout their batting lineup. They are going to be able to tee off on Lodolo early in this game, as he has been horrible on the road this season. Outside of his home ballpark, Lodolo is 0-3 with a 6.75 ERA. The Brewers will give themselves multiple chances to score, as I see them consistently reaching base in this game. The Reds' bullpen is also one of the worst in the league, as I see them struggling once they enter the game. This will allow the Brewers to consistently score throughout this game. Cincinnati is allowing the 27th most runs as a team as well. Now, I don't see the Reds doing much at the dish. They are scoring the 17th least amount of runs per game, and I see Alexander bouncing back at home. He struggled in his last start, but the Reds have struggled at the plate all season. They won't get it going in this one, and Alexander will be able to pitch fairly deep into this game. The Reds will continue to struggle at the dish, and Milwaukee will slowly pull away. Our team pick is Milwaukee Brewers minus 1.5 runs. Expect Lodolo and Alexander to go at least 5 innings on Friday night. Then the bullpens will take over from there. The runs have dried up for both teams in the previous 5 games. Cincinnati is averaging a tad over 5 runs per game in their last 5. Milwaukee, they are averaging around 4.5 runs. The under is 5-1 in Reds' last 6 road games versus a right-handed starter. The under is 5-1 in the Brewers' last 6 Friday games. Our total pick is under 8.5 runs. Cleveland Guardians vs Minnesota Twins. The Cleveland Guardians hold a tenuous 2-game lead in the AL Central with a record of 70-65. As none of these teams are going to make the wild card, it will be required to win this division outright to make the playoffs. The Guardians have the Twins and White Sox breathing down their necks, just 2 games back, so they can't afford any losses. However, it hasn't helped matters that the Guardians have lost 6 of their last 8 games, including a 2-1 loss to the hapless Royals on Wednesday, heading into this all-important series. One would think that with the Guardians struggling, the Twins would see an opportunity to step up and gain some ground in the division. Well, that has not happened, at least for the Twins. They have been even worse than the Guardians as of late, losing 6 of their last 7 games, including 3 straight losses to the Yankees, not counting Thursday night series finale, rescheduled from an earlier rain out. The one team of the contenders that is playing halfway decently right now is the White Sox. Cleveland has won 6 of 11 games against the Twins this season, so the two are pretty evenly matched. But the Twins have been a different team in the second half, mainly as injuries have set them back. Both teams are playing poorly right now, but I favor the Guardians for a couple of reasons. 1. Quantrill has had a tendency to pitch well in big spots, and on more than one occasion in recent starts, he has halted a losing skid. 2. The Twins played a grueling 4-game series in New York that was extended to Thursday night because of a rain out. A tired team and tired bullpen won't hold up well Friday night. Take the Guardians here. Our team pick is Cleveland for the win. The Cleveland Guardians have not been doing too well offensively throughout the course of the season, as they are currently 25th in the sport with a .687 team ops while averaging 4.13 runs per game so far. Third baseman Jose Ramirez has been hitting very well this year, as he has posted in .876 ops with 26 home runs and 108 RBI with 53 walks and 63 strikeouts. However, he's been struggling in his last 7 games as he is 4 of 26 with a pair of RBI, 2 runs scored, and a 3.8 walk-to-strikeout ratio during those games. Dylan Bundy is also not doing well this year when looking at his baseball saving page, as he is in the 14th percentile in strikeout percentage, 16th percentile in whiff percentage, 33rd percentile in SBA, and 36th percentile in XSLG. He has a 5-pitch arsenal: fastball, slider, changeup, curveball, sinker, and his sinker has been hit too well, as it has a .292 batting average and a .500 slugging percentage. Bundy faced the Guardians back on June 29 and did not factor into the decision as he threw 5 innings and gave up 3 runs, 2 earned, on 6 hits with a walk and a strikeout. Hitting home runs shows the ability to put up multiple runs in an inning and blow the total open, however neither team has shown that. The Guardians have hit just a single home run in their last 7 games, while the Twins have slugged 4 homers in their previous 6 games. Both bullpens have been doing well throughout the season, as Cleveland is 4th in the sport with a 3.10 bullpen ERA, while Minnesota is 16th in the majors with a 3.89 reliever ERA during the year. All in all, go with the under to hit in this game, as it seems to be the better play in this game. Our total pick is under 7.5 runs.